Anyway, also remember that cars coming down should yield the right of way to cars going up. Now, let's get to the storytelling about skates, llamas, skateboards, and unicycles as a method to reach the top. One New Hampshire man even claims to hold the record for the most llamas, skateboards, and unicycles as a method to reach the top. One New Hampshire man even claims to hold the record for the most. Now that you've seen the Alpine Zone, you can understand why we are so dedicated to its conservation. To your left, you'll see grade of 12%. The auto-road presents a manageable challenge for each new generation of transportation technology. In 1904, slopes heading in from the Appalachian Mountain Club's headquarters just south of here. Visible just below. Anyway, also remember that cars coming down should yield the right of way to cars going up. Now, let's get to the storytelling about the Arctic tundra region. This is further exemplified by the truly stunning array of alpine flowers, lichens, and mosses, which are about to unfold before you have remained unchanged since then. Also unchanged is the need for safe driving. Now, the road's remarkable safety record over the as you found them. It is only because others have been thoughtful in past generations. So if you watch your step, future generations might have the same opportunity. It is only through our skates, llamas, skateboards, and unicycles as a method to reach the top. One New Hampshire man even claims to hold the record for the most. Minutes. 1924, a Harley-Davidson motorcycles ascends in 15 minutes. Backwards, then pushing a wheelbarrow carrying a 100-pound sack of sugar in it. 1975, an alternative energy regatta finds an odd assortment of vehicles powered by wood, steam, garbage, and chicken manure winding their way up Mount Washington. 1998, Climb to the Clouds car race record stands at 6 minutes 42 seconds by Frank Sprongel driving an Audi Quattro.
Good morning, everybody. May I have your attention, please? The Mount Washington Railway steam train is now boarding. All steam train departures, please line yourselves up alongside of the entranceway to the building. Steam passengers only. Biodiesel will be boarding in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Seen the Alpine Zone, you can understand why we are so dedicated to its conservation. To your left, Darby set out in a birch bark canoe near Exeter, New Hampshire, paddled up the coastline into the Saco River and up to what is now Glen, New Hampshire. After exploring adventure or 150 years ago. After the wake-up call, the mountain rolled over and went back to sleep for about another 150 years. And it was the Crawford family, Abel and the Crawford family's legacy is assured by the fact that they cut the first hiking trail up the mountain in 1819, which is still in use today and is the oldest hiking trail in America. Beyond that, the Crawfords cut the first bridle path, which incidentally later became... Experience the world above treeline firsthand. Prepare yourself for a whole new series of scenic vistas on the way down. Before we continue, railway track on a contraption known as a slide board, or more popularly known as Devil's Shingle. Real history was...
Thomas Starr King.
Now, the tip-top house he refers to was built in 1853. You're going to see it in just a bit. It is the species, while bobcat, beaver, porcupine, raccoons, foxes, and countless types of birds can be found on Mount Washington slopes. Even on the summit, mice, moles, shrews, voles have all adapted to survive in this extreme environment. As your journey takes you further up the mountainside, notice it has begun to get a bit cooler and that the trees continue to get smaller. As the road goes on to its height of more than a mile in the sky, 6,288 feet to be exact, the climate changes with it, eventually reaching the equivalent temperature one may find 600 miles north of here in the Arctic tundra region. This is further exemplified by the truly stunning array of alpine flowers, lichens, and mosses, some of which can be seen preserved at the Observatory Museum at the summit. Just think of it, in the distance of just a few miles upward, you've now traveled from the more familiar hardwood forest of our region through the Krummholz to an area more like that of Alaska and Greenland. In total, there are dozens of rare species of plants found in the alpine zone of the Presidential Range. Plants like the dwarf cinquefoil live only